Everybody has their opinion on paid leads, whether through Zillow, Realtor, all kind of different platforms. I want to share with you my personal experience of buying leads from Zillow, working them on the buyer side. Was it worth it for us? Was it not worth it for us? I shared with you our results, and I share with you some tips and tricks and whether or not I would do it again in the video. Hope you enjoy it. So are paid leads worth it in 2024? I can't answer that with a yes or no. I'm going to talk to you about my experience with paid leads in 2023. So we're a small brokerage here in Central Florida, and we ventured into purchasing leads from Zillow. I think it was back in April, so I'll just try to make this as quick as I can. We bought a few zip codes, and I think, I don't have the numbers in front of me, I should have had them pulled up. We paid $1,000 a month, and we signed a contract for 6 months, and we were supposed to get 12 to 15 connected calls per month. So what is a connected call? Connected call is when someone's on the Zillow app and they request a tour, then when they hit that, Zillow calls you and says, hey, I have Randy on the line and he's interested in a tour, and you get to see the property and all that stuff. So we signed a contract with those guys for 6 months for $1,000 per month. After the first month, I was able to onboard a lender. I talked to him about it. He was able to split the cost with me. So I had $500 in it. He had $500 in it. Our return on that $1,000 per month, I want to say we probably made $35,000, $40,000 in commission in the 6 month time frame. Now that's a pretty good investment, right? If you put me at a vending machine where I can put 6,000 in and get 30 out, I'll stand there all day. The issue with it was that it absolutely depleted the majority of our other lead generation activity because it took so much effort to convert a Zillow lead into a closing. And we showed properties to so many people. It was ridiculous. I mean, it's unbelievable. And so after our 6 months was over, I think we stayed another month, and then we didn't do it anymore. So would I do it again? I don't think I would, because what I know about lead generation through Facebook and the social media and through mailers, had I put that same $6,000 into Facebook ads or into mailers, I believe we would have 5x'd it. I believe we really would have made a lot more money off of it. Our thought process on this was that if we put the $6,000 for 6 months into Zillow, we wanted to try it, right? We'd heard a lot about it, whether or not it worked or not, we didn't know. So we ran a beta test for ourselves. I can't say that, well, I guess I can say I wouldn't do it again, because the money, if you do it right, the money put into good, targeted, efficient social media advertising, the backside of TikTok, even Hulu, Facebook, Instagram, those type of platforms, I think your return will be so much higher. We are launching a lead generation course after the first of the year that's going to cover a lot of that stuff. We're still building it out, and we're going to go through that and explain to people step by step on exactly how to do it in social media. And the return on the money is substantially higher than paying Zillow. Some of the cons with Zillow that I see long term is that you're ultimately feeding the beast that's going to try to consume you. Now, there's a lot of people say they will, people say they won't. But think about the business model that you're actually building. If your business model is based on buying leads, then you're really not building your brand. You're pushing Zillow's brand, and then yes, when those people come to you, they work with you, but there is hardly no loyalty in the real estate business. There's really not. And as a result of that, people will use you again if they even remember who you are. So I think you're so much better off spending your time on lead generation, building your own personal brand versus building the brand of a major company that's ultimately they're not out there for your best interest. That's just a business relationship. Real estate transactions occur with people that they know, like, and trust. So in closing, I don't think it's worth it. Save your money. Put your money into real estate into Facebook ads. Focus on lead generation on social media through video, written word, written copy, and that type of stuff. I think you're going to be so much better off. Thank you for watching that video. If there's some topics that you want some other videos made on, feel free to leave them in the comments below. You understand how this algorithm works. If you'll like and subscribe to it, it helps out these little channels like us. We should have some coaching opportunities and some e-courses in the description below if you need anything like that. But again, thank you for taking your time to watch these videos.